Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and honors and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and the one-third, men, women, and children in that order. This is Shemaya Allah with the Great Millstone chapter out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And this is going to be a quick hit. This past weekend, went out of town on business, and the Lord's been, the Lord has given me back my business, I would say, and I'm grateful for it, but with a different mindset, And on this business trip, there's a lot of lessons that were learned, when I came into this truth, man, I cut off damn near everything almost for 2 years, not really putting in the time for the business, so I was really getting this truth, and the scriptures do say, like roughly paraphrasing, eat the whole roll. Eat the whole roll, that's, and that's, the volume of the whole book, eat the whole roll from the beginning to the end, and allow the Spirit to guide you in all understanding. That's coming into this truth. But one of the things that I learned this weekend, being, back into the business that I'm in, is learning patience. Learning patience, dealing with those in the world. Us being in this truth, we see things differently, and you got to really suffer a lot of these people who are still asleep. And I'm going to grab this scripture because throughout the course of my trip this past weekend, I realized, we made plans for certain things to happen, and throughout the course of the last 3 days, things just changed. And then it was obvious to understand that no matter what we try to do, no matter how we plan, again, man's goings is of the Lord. This is Proverbs 20, verse 24, and it reads, it says, man's goings are of the Lord Yahweh. How can a man then understand his own way? We can plan, we can do all these different things, but ultimately, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is in control of everything in existence. And he controls your steps. He controls the words that you say, and his spirit, as far as the elect go, his spirit rests upon us to understand the things that are in these scriptures and understand the ways of the world that we are in and how to maneuver and be, roughly paraphrasing, wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove when dealing in business and dealing in our personal endeavors in life. I want to go into patience because one of the things that I really had to understand was dealing with patience. And this is even in the truth and dealing with the world, understanding you're dealing with the 2/3, the heathens, and you're dealing with the wicked ass white man, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, from the nation Esau, Edom, from the nation from Edom, Salakia. This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 9, and it reads, it says, and let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not, Continue to do the things that are necessary for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, no matter what we do, in the world. Again, we're not of the world. We are in the world, if we paraphrase it. And so, be long-suffering, don't faint. Don't just get all pissed off and upset because things aren't going as planned or how you thought it would be, Trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord, he's guiding you in the right directions. Settle down. Don't be so hasty all the time, learning that as well, some of the older brothers in the camp, that was one of the things that, they do, brothers do assessments all the time, and, you always got to be circumspect, always examining yourself. So, roughly paraphrasing, it's important to really, have that long suffering and getting through it, This is Ecclesiastes 7, verse 9, and it says, be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger resteth in the bosom of fools. I guess I'm trying to wing that in there, but Salakia. Perfect example this weekend. There are situations that definitely pissed me off, but I, you know, again, when dealing with the world, you're of the world, not of the world, and it says we have to be wise as a serpent again, and harmless as a dove. So, you know, you can't get pissed off and mad and get upset with these people, man. This is, you know, everything's set. Everything's set. It's like Ephesians chapter 4, verse 2, it says, with all lowliness and meekness, with long suffering, forbearing one another in love. Man, you know, and that specifically speaking, dealing with the brotherhood, you know, and as the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, if possible, be peaceable with all men. You know, we gotta bear the brunt of dealing with the world, and also dealing with our own brothers in this truth. You know, after a while, it does get hard, but like scriptures say, Yahweh Shai told us these times will come, and so we have to understand that. But yeah, I think I made the point. Patience, long suffering, man's going to the Lord. Put all your faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and all things will be revealed. I mean, if we paraphrase, all this stuff just coming to me right now through the Spirit. But again, man, all praise Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Crocodile Baraka Thumb. Until next time, Shalom.